Christy from coastalknitsandpearls.com. I am a Florida knitter who shares her knitting adventures through the Sunshine State, and I'm here with my weekly Florida knitting adventures for the week of November the 4th. I have been knitting up a storm. I actually used to kind of focus just on one project, and I noticed this last week I kind of started branching out to a bunch of different projects at once. Some of that is because I'm trying to get ready for Christmas presents, and I kind of realized if I try to knit an entire project and never really kind of flip from project to project, I'm probably never going to finish those projects. So this week we're talking the finishing up of some Halloween shorty socks, what I got in the mail, what my works in progress are, and a little bit about what I've been reading and what I have been watching on TV. So let's start with finished objects. I finished a pair of my Witch Please shorty socks for my oldest daughter. So the green color is from my Southern Skeins Hocus Pocus sock set. If you purchase anything from southernskeins.com and use my name, Christy McCauley, you will get 15% off your order. This is basically just a vanilla sock pattern. So it's a 2x1 ribbing for the cuff. I do 8 rounds in the cuff. Then this main part of the sock, which for this one I did the leg, the heel, and the foot, is Witch Please from my Yarnable subscription. And for her, I do, for all my shorty socks, I pretty much do a 13 round leg, then the heel. And then for her, I do a 47 round foot, and then her toesy woesies. So that is one completed project. I did finish one of the 2 socks. This one's for my middle. This is my Hocus Pocus sock set from southernskeins.com. So for this one, I did 4 rounds of the pink, 4 rounds of the orange minis from that set. This is the main yarn, which I did for the leg, the heel, and the foot. And then this is also the toesy woesies are from the Southern Skeins. It's in like a bright yellow color. Those are my 2 finished, completely finished objects. And then I am almost done with the matching sock for this Hocus Pocus shorty sock. And I call this one Sisters. I can't do it as well as my middle child does, but Sisters Hocus Pocus shorty sock. So this is in a bag from Tater Tot Makes, which I won in her giveaway, and I love. So this has been my go-to bag for, especially for sock projects or small stuff. A couple other things I've been working on. Oh, there's the pen I was searching for. It fell in my bag. I started a bookmark because I'm going to make bookmarks for each of my kids and probably my sister-in-law. I have some knotting issues. But this is a bookmark. It'll be really cute. That's one side. And the other side. This is from just some leftover sock yarn that I had. So I'm going to work on some of these. They're pretty easy so far. I mean, I haven't finished it, so I can't say how quickly it will be done or how much I love it. But I did start, and I think I am going to starch them so that they're a little bit stiff, but I don't know. We'll see when I finish how I feel about it. Maybe I'm okay with it this way. Maybe I starch it. Maybe I starch some and not others. I don't know yet. the other main project that I have been working on fast and furiously is a hurricane blanket. This is with Hobbii yarn. It's Hobbii Hurricane yarn. This is the pink coral color. And I have, I didn't bring it out, but I have a blue and white set of, I guess, cakes. I don't know what they call these exactly, but blue and white for my middle, which is called River. I have purple and white, which is called Orchid for my youngest daughter. So they're all three going to get hurricane blankets, hopefully for Christmas. If I don't finish them all three for Christmas, I'm just going to wrap up the yarn and say, surprise, you're getting a blanket. But I started to do my favorite blanket pattern, which is the Boulevard blanket. I'm not sure who it's by, sorry. But I realize with these variegated or colorways that have different colors and whatever, it doesn't, you can't really see the pattern essentially. So I decided to just do a straight knit. So I cast on 230 stitches, and I'm going to knit it until it is approximately 6 feet long. We'll see how much I get out of the 3 balls that I have. It's not really supposed to be like a humongous blanket. It's more like a lap or a throw blanket that they would use to kind of hang out on the couch or something like that. So those are the 3 main projects that I have. Next up on my list, I'm trying to finish this last Halloween sock. I was going to knit some additional Halloween socks to get through what I owed my girls and my aunt. But I think I'm going to switch to knitting the Christmas socks because I'm knitting knee socks for each of them, and they have to wear them to school for like one of the holiday spirit week type things. And I'm afraid I know that the knee socks are going to take much longer than my shorty socks do, and I don't know how long that's going to be. So I want to make sure I cushion in enough time for that. So I think I'm going to start on my Christmas sprinkles. I have some Emma's Practically Perfect sock yarn called Christmas Sprinkles, and I am going to knit 3 pairs at least of knee socks with that. So coming soon. So what I got in the mail, my next Yarnable subscription is on its way. I got an email today, I think, saying that it's coming. But in the meantime, I did receive my Freckled Whimsy yarn, very fall. Now, we don't have much of a fall here in Florida, but I do love some good browns and burgundies and golds and things like that. So this is going to be a nice sock. It is called, I don't think they put the names. I think it's just the monthly. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm wrong. Woodsy. It's called Woodsy. It has a little mini for cuffs or toes or heels or all 3. So that's the latest Freckled Whimsy. And I will drop their link down below. I think they're not always open either, just like Yarnable isn't. But, you can subscribe to their newsletter, and then they will definitely let you know when it becomes available. Let's see, what else? I do have a couple other whips that I haven't touched. It's my dish towel and my shirt for myself, but I have absolutely not touched those, so I didn't bring them out. What I'm watching, so I finished the latest season of Emily in Paris, and my husband and I have continued to watch season 2 of Tracker. We are on, I believe, season 2 of Chicago Fire, so we're really enjoying that. I also started yesterday the 2nd season of The Diplomat. My husband and I had watched season 1 together, and we really enjoyed it, but he didn't seem all that interested in season 2, so I just started it yesterday without him. I probably finished some books this week, but I don't recall what they are. And I'm currently listening to a book. What is it about? Oh, Missing White Woman. I'm listening to that. I'm about halfway through that. It's about a white woman who is murdered, and they're trying to figure out who did it. So it's been a pretty good book, and I can't remember the book I finished right before that. But anyways, I did finish quite a few. My husband has my phone because he's doing some research. His is dead, so I don't have it here to say what I finished and what I didn't. But you can find me on Facebook at Christy Knits, on Instagram and Pinterest at Christy Co, here on YouTube at Florida Knits, and on Threads and Ravelry, just using my full name, Christy McCauley. And you can also email me at crystalknitsandpearls@gmail.com. I truly love connecting with my fellow knitters and Floridians. So please send me emails with questions or comments, or just to share your latest project. I love that. I do. So I've gotten quite a few emails that over the past few months about events like knitting retreats or knitting events that are happening, yarn festivals and things like that. So always happy to hear from you guys. And until next week, happy knitting.